Hello guys, and welcome to another vlog. I think I am closer to be able to upload 2 videos a week. I realize I'm now holding on to content. I think I'm gonna do every Sunday for sure a video, and I might surprise you guys with an extra video during the week depending on how much I have going on. I am getting ready to go to a friend's book launch. I'm really excited to go, and I'm gonna get ready with you guys. As I get ready, I wanted to do a quick makeup inventory. I think I mentioned that I've been in underconsumption TikTok, and it is something that I would love to adopt in my life. I think as I grow older, I just want less things, but I want better things, if you know what I mean. So I am trying to buy one good quality thing that will last me a long time, that's beautifully made, that is good quality. So if I spend a lot of money on it, I will be able to get that in return and maybe even more. I'm changing from having a lot of things into having less things that are really good quality. By the way, can I maybe adopt the underconsumption mentality on everything? Probably not. I love clothes. I mean, baby steps. But I think there are principles and things that I can start adopting that will be worth it. So I'm going to do my makeup today with you guys, and while I do my makeup, we are going to probably go over things that I don't need, and I will make a promise to try to finish all my makeup, or at least try to finish like all my blush, all my creams, mascara before I purchase more. I saw this girl on TikTok who has her entire makeup routine in a cup. And mind you not, they are all Chanel, Dior, and really good quality and expensive makeup, but it's all in a cup. Meanwhile, I have like a whole, I have so much makeup here. I don't need this much makeup. I always end up throwing away so much because it gets old and I'm not sure when I bought it, and then it has to go in the trash. Yes, we need to have less makeup, and I will start this challenge with you all. So let's go over my makeup routine, and then also let's go over all the things that I have, more than one that I need to finish before I move on and buy more. I bought the e.l.f. primer because I had tried really expensive primer and none of them work. And I have a really good friend who has beautiful skin, and I asked her, what are you using for your makeup? Because her makeup is always flawless, it always looks great, and she told me e.l.f. So I went ahead and bought it. So I'm gonna do a little bit of hydration with elastin. This is just a regular ultra moisturizer if I start doing my makeup routine. And then I have this Makeup Forever redness corrector. It's a little bit dirty from being with all my other makeup, but this one, I think it's more from whenever I'm really red, which I'm not really red today, so I think I'm gonna skip, but I'm gonna keep it. So we'll do e.l.f. today. I moisturize my face, and then I will go and do a little bit of primer today. I've always done my eyes first. I have so many eye palettes, and I only tend to use 1 or 2 of them. I have this Sephora Heartland Hero palette. It's more of browns and golds. I love this. I think these are really good neutral colors, and it's small, so it's great for traveling. Then I have this Urban Decay Born to Run. This one has colors that I probably will never wear. So these colors, like these purples, and not me. I'm not a very bold eye kind of girl. Another one that I need to use. Then I have this Naked Basics. It has the creams, it has some grays, a brown, and a dark one. This is great for a smoky eye, also great for travel. Huda Beauty Empowered. This is more of like a going out nighttime palette. This has tons of shimmer, so golds, purples with shimmer, and these purples I might use whenever I want to do like a really fun eye. This is by far the palette that I use every day. This is the Natasha Denona Glam palette. This is my perfect palette because it has the browns and the golds that I use daily. It has pinks, grays that I also use. So this is the one that I think has the best combo of a little bit of shimmer, but also very neutral muted colors. And this is the one that I use the most. Does a girl need all of these palettes? No. If I had to keep 2 palettes, I would probably keep the Empowered by Huda Beauty because it's a nighttime festive palette. And then I would probably keep the Natasha Denona palette because it has the everyday colors that you can use. So these are just repetitions of some of these colors. I don't need any of these. I don't need any more. 2 of them should be enough moving forward. So once I finish this, I'm gonna stick with 2 palettes. And if I can, every year after I finish them, find like a new festive palette or a new everyday palette, then I would completely do that. But I don't need these many palettes. I don't use them. And then they get old and I have to throw them away. All right, so there's one area that I'm really proud of myself. Brush area. Ooh! It's in the brush area. I don't have that many brushes and I was just very strategic with the brushes that I bought. So for eyes, I have a flat brush. Love this brush because it has a flat side, if you guys can see there, and then it has a fluffy side for blending. So I love this brush. This one is a little bit shorter than this flat brush, which I like if I really want to get in there, and it's a little bit more precise, so I think it's worth having those 2. A Makeup by Mario brush that has dent, so it's good if I want to just like get into the crease. This is a good crease brush. And I have a very small brush for under eyes or for liner. I think having a small little brush like this is always very helpful. Then the other brushes are foundation brush, a really good blending brush that I use a lot for contouring. It's just a perfect contouring brush because it has one that's a little bit thicker, one that's a little bit more flat if I want to go up. This is more for blush. It's a little bit more round. And I love how Makeup by Mario they make them in a way that it just lays on your face the perfect way because of how they are cut. This one I use a lot for blending the nose, the top of the lip, above the eyebrows. Then I have this Tarte brush and it's awesome for under eyes, so for concealer. This one is just a regular brush that I use sometimes for my neck and just for blending bronzer. It's really good. So we're gonna do the eyes first today. I do very simple makeup, guys. I am not a makeup girly. I have taken makeup classes throughout the years. I've done a lot of lessons and I like doing my makeup, but I'm not passionate about makeup. It's not something that I watch on YouTube or necessarily follow makeup influencers. I think makeup should be something that you use only to enhance your beauty. I think you can really get creative with it, but I'm not that girl. Whenever I want something that's different or whenever I want makeup that makes me look a different way, I will usually pay for someone to do my makeup. So in really special occasions, I will splurge and hire someone to help me. I think as long as you find someone who understands your style, that's the most important thing because I've had experiences where I would pay for someone to do my makeup and it's not me. I look overdone or I have these crazy eyelashes and I just don't look how I look. So I always like to explain to my daily routine what my going out makeup is and just maybe come with pictures. I think pictures whenever you're paying for someone to do your makeup is so important. Sometimes I'm really bad explaining to people what I want. So I think having pictures always is a great way. I don't buy a lot of foundation, so I actually under consumption area here. So I only have two options and one of them is finishing up. So I'm excited to be able to restock once it's done. So I have the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. It is in SPF 30. This is my everyday makeup, right? So if I'm going to work, if I'm going to work out, even if I'm going out with my husband, this Laura Mercier is my everyday foundation. Even though it's not a foundation, I like a very light natural look. And then whenever I am going to a special place or it's at night, I like the Hourglass foundation and I don't have a lot of this left. And this one actually is a little bit darker because whenever I'm going to special places or I have special trips, I will usually get a tan, like a spray tan. So it's always a little bit darker, so we're not gonna use this today. We're just gonna keep it simple with a Laura Mercier, and then we will build on it. So I usually just do my finger. So under consumption in the foundation BB cream department, we're good. I feel comfortable. I think I'm noting to myself that eye palettes, we're not buying any of those for a very long time. And then I'm gonna use my blending brush and I will just start blending. We live in a world where there's so many influencers out there that are every day telling us to buy things, buy things, buy things, buy things, buy things. It's really hard to be able to fight that, right? I'm not saying that's wrong, on the contrary, like I think it's so cool that there are females and moms and women who are able to create careers for themselves doing that. But I think as the consumer, I think we just have to be really smart on doing our own research and making sure that whatever money we're spending is on things that are gonna be good quality, lasting, that are ethical in whatever we believe in. If you have a set of things that you want your products or your companies to stand for. And I just think that we need to just be very mindful. If we have all this makeup, like why do I need to buy more, right? So I see all these women who use these makeup things and I'm loving them. But I'm just gonna start a little note on my phone of things that I would love to buy. And then when I finish mine, then I will go ahead and buy that. So concealer, I found 4 concealers that I owned. So I have a darker concealer. This goes with my dark foundation because whenever I have a tan, I need a darker concealer. So this is gonna go there. And then I have 2 Born This Way Vanilla Wafer concealers. I like my concealer a little bit lighter. I've always loved lighter concealer. I was that girl in the early 2000s with the pictures that had like the super light concealer. I've learned since then, but I do have a lot of pictures of like a super dark eye and then like the white raccoon look. Why do I have 2 of the same? I don't know. And then I have this little Tarte concealer and I think this was part of one of those Sephora. Oh, thank you for spending all this money with us. So I have this one. This would be great for my bag. So I'm gonna keep this out and I'm gonna probably put it in one of my bags. This is so good. I encourage all of you guys to do a makeup inventory. And here's the thing, if you do your makeup every day, which I don't, and you love makeup, and it's like you're so passionate about it, then 1000% have all the makeup in the world if that's your thing. But it is not my thing. So I am going to be mindful moving forward of everything that I am buying because I'm one of those people that I can easily go to Sephora and get carried away with the makeup. Contouring. I only have 2. I have this one from Fenty Beauty. It is kind of like a chocolate light one. And then I'm obsessed with Makeup by Mario. I'm obsessed with this brand. It's a little bit darker. I think it broke. No. Oh, I can get a little bit out. It's 1000% broken. I don't know if I should take it back to Sephora and see if they can replace it. What I love about Makeup by Mario is that it also has this little blending brush that I actually use for this. I think it's so good and it's great for traveling. I travel a lot and I'm always trying to find ways to save space. So if I don't have to bring a blending brush, I will avoid it. But I used a light medium and I will probably try to figure out what's going on. So that means I officially only have 1 and this is not bad either. The Fenty one is not bad. I just feel that the Makeup by Mario one, I think I like that it's thicker and I feel like it lasts longer than the Fenty one. If I have anyone who's a makeup expert watching this right now and I'm blending my nose incorrectly, please let me know. I think I'm gonna do a tiny bit of powder for my under eye today. I'm doing really well in that department. I think I might have 1, maybe 2 powders in total. So I have this Fenty Beauty powder and I love this powder because it's not cream color. It is kind of like a blue lilac color and I just think it brings more brightness. And then I have the basic Laura Mercier translucent powder. And I think we're gonna go with brightness today because this is gonna be an outdoor event. I'm getting already text messages from the husband telling me I have to be ready in 45 minutes, but I think we'll be fine. So I will do just a tiny little bit under my eye so I don't have any creasing. Here, here. On powder, we're doing good. We are also, I think, doing good on the bronzer side. I only have 2 bronzers. I have the Natasha Denona or Denona, and then I have the Hoola Benefit. I love traveling with this one. I also use this for my eyes on a day-to-day basis. So if I'm going to a gym or running errands, I will use this for my eyes. I'm gonna go with Natasha today because it's just a little bit more pigmented. Kind of go over where I did some contouring, but then I will expand from there. I'll do bronzer all throughout and I'll go down to my neck. Make sure to always do your neck. Now we're going to trouble areas. Trouble area number 1. Blush. I have 4 blushes. Courage from Rare Beauty. Happy, which is my favorite from Rare Beauty. I bought another Happy and then I bought Hope that I don't think I've ever used. And the problem with this was I bought the Rare Beauty blush and I got so excited about how good it was and I went a little loca and I just started buying all of them. Like I don't know, I just went crazy. They are so pigmented. I do this, 1 dot here, 1 dot here. I'm even scared of going in because it's so pigmented. It looks wild on the camera. In person, it looks less in your face. But I like doing blush like up. So pigmented, so a tiny dot is enough. These are blushes on steroids. My favorite color for my skin tone is Happy. So again, we're not doing great on the underconsumption. Do not let me buy any more blush for a long time. Liners, I think it's a problem area. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 liners. 2 white liners. Why do I need 2 white liners? I'm not sure. Also, I barely use these anymore. I saw a girl wearing a white eyeliner at a wedding. She was sitting next to me and it looks so beautiful. I was obsessed with it. And then I got 2 of them. Overconsumption, guys. Don't know why. I don't need it. Then I realized white was a little bit too harsh for me because the girl had blue eyes and I don't have blue eyes. So I got a Sephora beige eye white liner. This one's a little bit better. My day-to-day liner is really these 2. I've used these for years. I just love, again, how practical they are. Tarte liner, and it has a pencil, liquid. And this is what I use and I've been using for so many years. I have realized that I'm not using the pencils as much. So I think when these are over, I might just buy liner. This one's blue, so it's not bad. It's a different color. Patrick Ta, and it's just like a regular kind of charcoal eyeliner, but it's very similar to this one. I think I just need 2 liquid eyeliners, 1 brown, 1 black, and then I think I need 1 beige for my waterline. I think the blue one is good, but I barely use the blue one. I've only used it whenever I've done like really fun eyes for the winter or parties. I don't need the white ones. For today, the brown one. It is a day event and we're gonna be outside and I want my eyes to be soft. Guys, I found another freaking eye pencil. It's a brown eye pencil. So adding 1 more eye pencil. I can't believe I thought I was not doing so bad. So the total eye pencil count right now is 8 eye pencils and I only have 2 eyes. My eyebrows, and I think this might be a potential problem area. So we have the Anastasia Brow Wiz in Ash Brown. Then we have the Anastasia Brow Definer in Ash Brown, which is basically and essentially the same. Then we have the Urban Decay Brown Blade, which is again, essentially the same product. I don't know why I bought this because I feel pretty good with my eyebrows. So I have no idea why I would buy this. You see? Another pencil. I knew there was another pencil in there. Pencil count went up 1. No more pencils, guys. Do not let me get more pencils. So I'm gonna go today with the Anastasia brow that's a little bit thicker than the regular one. I've been using Anastasia since I was maybe college. I just love their products, their quality. I don't like to venture out. Maybe I bought those other 2 to venture out and see if I would find a better product, but I don't know why I do that because I always end up going back to the basics and I don't like to overdo my brows. I have really thick, dark brows. So I just like to do a very simple fill in, leaving the worst for last. mascara. I love a mascara. Why do I need all these? Like, why? Why do I need them? I don't need them. Like, why do we have all these mascaras? There's no reasoning for it. There is no explanation. There's also no need. I need a little bit of assistance. Let's go over my mascaras. I have the Dior Show. This is my classic one. I've used them for years. Love them. But I don't have one Dior Show. I have two. And then I have the waterproof version. I will defend myself on this one. I have a brown one and I have a black one. So I will defend myself on this one. And of course I need a waterproof one if I'm getting into water or going to a place where I know I'm gonna cry. Like a lot of places, I'm a crier. The Chanel one was actually a gift from a friend. And she also gifted me the curler for my birthday. And I should have held on to this and opened it later, but I loved it so much that I just wanted to open it because I think this is great. Oh, I found another Dior Show, another brown. Tarte. Maybelline, I'm sorry, this one's completely done. That's great. It didn't go in. And then these small ones were from one of those like kits that Sephora sells with a few little lash curlers and so that's a Rare, and then there's a Tarte, and then there is a Benefit. I'm gonna keep these for traveling. I think these are also good for my bag. Guys, I'm not kidding. I'm really, really motivated to not buy any of these things until they're done, and I'll go with you guys. I'll bring you along. Then we're gonna do brown today. In the interest of using things today, I'm gonna use the Sephora cream for my waterline to brighten up the eye a little bit more. Looks so pretty. Guys, another pencil. No more eye pencils. We are almost done getting everything out of there. So there shouldn't be any more pencils in there, but just in case. Totally forgot, I completely skipped one step, and I actually feel good about where we are with this category. I've always loved a highlighter. I think highlighters are so beautiful. Makeup by Mario, guys. Makeup by Mario, obsessed with this highlighter. And then I got the Rare Beauty liquid highlighter. So I feel like we're in a good spot. I think a liquid highlighter, if you want to do a more glowy, more wet kind of makeup look. And then my little Makeup by Mario highlighter, the best. And for this, I use my double-sided blending brush. So I'm gonna go over this too. I always like to do on top of the lip, around the eye. I don't feel so bad about this category. I think I've been very strategic on my purchases when it comes to a lip pencil. I'm making sure I don't have any more secret ones over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The issue though is that I tend to navigate whenever I'm there towards the same one. I have one Pillow Talk, and then I have one lip cheat. Icon Baby, and then I have an Anastasia, I think this is more like a fall color. This Baby Roses, so it's like super soft pink. And then I wanted to try the Makeup by Mario, and I got this one that's kind of like a brown, also cream. I don't have any red, so I probably should get a red whenever I want to do some red lips. So I think I'm going to finish the Pillow Talk one today with you guys. It's such a beautiful color. I know, again, it's one of those colors that's been around for so long. Everyone knows what Pillow Talk is. And I only have these, which I feel really good about. So I have this Maybelline that's kind of like a matte red, but a pink. I think Maybelline is like my favorite pharmacy brand for lips. And I have this Huda Beauty, which is kind of like a berry color. And again, I use this more for the holidays, for Christmas, for the fall. Then I have this Urban Decay lip stain. I am a lip stain girl. I just love doing liner, stain, gloss. NARS, which is what I'm going to use today. I also have like a little NARS nude color. If you guys can see a trend, I love nude pinks. Again, Maybelline Super Stay, super pink. I go between pinks and reds. I like a classic lip. It's just who I am, guys. I love a classic lip. This might be a little bit too pink, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a few dots in there, and then with my fingers, there you go. Yeah. Lip gloss. So the Too Faced lip injection has always been my favorite plumper. I think I have a bigger one in one of my bags. Then I have this Charlotte Tilbury gloss that has a little bit of color. I love this one. I think I'm gonna use this one today because it's Pillow Talk, I think. Yep, it's a Pillow Talk. So I did Pillow Talk liner with Pillow Talk lip gloss, but in between I did a little bit of like a pinker color. My lessons right now are no more mascara, no more eyeliners, I cannot buy a single more eyeliner, no more eye palettes. I think I can still add 1 or 2 more colors to my lip collection. So two or three more colors to my lip stain and my lip liners. I think I have space there to grow. I need to check on my Makeup by Mario that's broken, take it to Sephora and see what they say. If I don't want to do bronzer and just do a little bit of color, I can do this one, but I think I need like a heavier one. So I'm gonna see if I can replace my Makeup by Mario. Very soon I'll be able to replace this, which is very exciting. Setting spray. I have 3 right now. They're all small. But I'm gonna go with the pharmacy one. It's the same brand as my primer, e.l.f. Everyone loves it, so. All right, and I think we are officially done. I think we're done, guys. I think these are, yeah, I think this is like a going out, but very daytime makeup since we're gonna be outside in the sun and people are gonna be able to look at me in bright light. I wanted to keep it soft and simple. And now let's go and get dressed. I think I'm gonna stick with like a white dress, a nice belt, and some comfortable shoes.